right, hello wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday, and this is part of our Priorat tasting review, and it's an annual event we hold here at the store, and our good friend Tal couldn't make it. Well, he brought his wines and he sent his manager, his boss. Tal's getting married. Congratulations, Tal, on making the biggest mistake of your life. Well, maybe not. You never know. Some marriages do work out. Anyways, we always appreciate you helping out. They've got a great book of wines from this part of Spain. And some of these wines, Eric Solomon selections. Some of them I think are direct imports from them now. But nonetheless, these guys have got some some of the best wines coming from this region. All right, we started out with the Atari. Not the game show. This is Closa Batllet wine, and this is the Cellars Rapoli Sans, which was established in 2000 with Mark Rapoli, a young man in his early 20s, returned to the Priorat to restore his family's winery in Guadeloupe. And prior to his arrival, the harvests from the family's estate were sold to local co-ops, which over the last few years, he's restored the winery and built Closa Batllet into one of the top estates of the region. This wine's got an intense bouquet of black and blueberry fruit, dark spices, soy, dark cocoa, with that classic liquoril showing, that wild flowers and herbs, lovely intensity on the tongue, with a firm hand of acidity, and nice length and structure. These 2010s I found have, with nice floral and liquoral notes on the finish. Excellent juice. All right, the Mas Alta Artigas, which is our entry-level wine from this property. And this wine's Grenache Carignan with a little bit of cab, 5%, aged for 16 months in barrique, small French barrique. The nose here's got a bit of a roasted character to it, some coffee to the dark berry fruit, dried flowers, some black earth. Really nice complexity here for an entry-level Priorat. Delicious juicy berry fruit showing on the tongue with layers of dark spice, pretty floral highlights, and that minerality that is distinctly Priorat showing through on the finish. Very seductive wine, even though it's very forward and drinkable. Should age for 3 to 5 years easily in your cellar. Excellent juice. All right, a new wine from Doix, one of our favorite wineries. This Le Critz, which it's got a little chicken head that comes with it. You should have it here for the video. It's kind of funny. Anyways, it's a blend of 80% Grenache, 10% Carignan, 10% Syrah, aged for 10 months in second-year French oak. So you get a little bit of that perfume and spice from the second-year oak. And anything but entry-level, man. This wine has got an intense bouquet of black and blueberry fruit. Nice minerality here as well. A good hand of violet and floral, lavender floral notes. A big and chewy wine on the tongue with lots of that blackberry liqueur fruit, dark spices, licorice, lavender, violet notes, playing nicely with that slate minerality. Big, but still has nice freshness at the end. Excellent juice. All right, the Cellars Can Blau. Can Blau? They make 3 different wines at this property. This is the entry-level ones. It's Mazuelo, Syrah, and Grenache. Mazuelo is Carignan. And big and robust wine on the nose. Wild flowers, kind of game notes to the black plum and blackberry fruit. That violet floral note showing, soy, smoke. Really nice complexity. This wine's got a good amount of dark berry fruit on the tongue with those dark spices, bitter chocolate, and a little gamey quality showing through on the finish. Some dry tannins at the end, but nicely balanced. Just needs a little bit of time. This 2012 still fairly young and a really good value at 14 bucks. All right, the Cara Nord Negra. Negra just means dark. No, it's black. No, purple. I don't know. Anyways, it's a blend of 42% Grenache, 38% Syrah, and 20% Garut. And this is a rare native varietal. It's the first time I think I've ever seen this or heard of this varietal. Anyways, this wine's got a full bouquet of dark berry fruit, kirsch, roasted herbs, fresh floral notes, really well-endowed bouquet. That fresh berry pie fruit also showing, very forward, and really nice host of spice and floral notes too. Really good complexity on the nose. Very fruity on the tongue with fine tannins and a host of that roasted herb and floral nuance from the nose to the finish. Long and layered. Nice note of graphite minerality there at the end too. Excellent juice. Then the Terroir Al Limita Torroja, which means the Red Tower. This is Grenache and Carignan, all whole cluster, natural yeast, no temperature control. They used to use oak in this winery. They decided, nope, we don't want new oak, old oak. They don't use sulfur before fermentation, a very natural winemaking style. That's kind of a funky herbal and floral note in the nose, though, but really rich black raspberry and black cherry fruit and wildflowers, herbs. Very distinctly Priorat, the bouquet here, and that's why they got rid of the oak, because they wanted to highlight the uniqueness of the terroir and the minerality of this area. Really fresh and bright style of Priorat. It's only 13.5% alcohol. Won't hate me because I'm alcoholic, but this wine's still very balanced and rich. Red and black fruit, that pretty floral notes from the nose showing through the finish, and that slate minerality showing all the way at the end. A really long finish. This is most excellent juice, and at $50, a relative value when you look at the Priorats. And hey, we had a vermouth from the Priorat. I'm not a big vermouth drinker, but man, if I was making a martini, this would probably be what I would pick. This is Xavier Bouley and his wife Anna Carrot, and this is under the philosophy that they're making small, artisan, handcrafted liqueurs here. And this wine, very good if you like vermouth, I have to say. I'm not a big vermouth fan, and I don't really drink vodka and martinis, but if I'm drinking alcohol, high-octane alcohol, usually it's tequila or scotch. Anyways, that's what we had to drink with our friends from Steakhole at our Priorat tasting. I'm your host, Andrew Lamposoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.